कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। यस्या प्रसादात् भगवत् प्रसादो यस्या प्रसादान् न गति ततोऽपि भयं स्तुवं तस्य यस्य श्रीसन्ध्यं वन्दे गुरु श्रीचरणारविन्दम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। विराग विद्या निज भक्ति योगं शिक्षाय कृतं स पुरुषं पुराण श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपामृतिस्तमं प्रपद्ये। वागीश यस्य वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य वक्षसि यस्यस्ते हृदय संवित् तं नरसिंहं भजे। जयतां सुतपङ्गुर् मम मन्दमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्पदां भुजौ श्रीराधा मदन मोहन। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्ष्ये क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते शरणारविन्दम्। वृन्दे नमस्ते शरणारविन्दम्। प्रमदमदन लीला कंदरे कंदरते रचयति नवयुनो द्वन्द्वमस्मि नामदा इति किलकालनाथ लग्न कस्य द्योरमे निज निकट निवासं देहि गोवर्धनतम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। एवरीबॉडी टुगेदर। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। एक बार और। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री श्री चैतन्य चेतामृत। In the sequence of hearing by Sri Kaviraj Goswami the wonderful description of Guru Tattva and Vaishnava Tattva. Yesterday we heard how Krishna is situated in the heart of devotees. Bhavad Vida Bhagavata Tirtbhuta Swayam Vibhu Tirt Kurvanti Tirthani Swantane Sthite Ten Gada Bhata. We heard this word, and now we come to the next verse. लेकिन वो ठीक है, टेढ़ा लग रहा है इसका, इसको देखो टेढ़ा लग रहा है। सही भक्तगण है विविध प्रकार, परिषद गण एक साधक गण आठ। Shri Kaviraj Goswami is writing because so far he is explaining the glories of devotees. Now he is telling सही भक्तगण है द्विविध प्रकार. The devotees are of two categories, two kinds. परिषद गण एक, साधक गण आठ. ठीक है. भगवत पार्षद and sadhak, two categories of devotees. Bhagavad Parshad Gan, those who are the associates of Lord, they are they are in the domain of Siddhas, Siddha Sevaks. They are Sevaks, associates. They are serving in all the rasas, means all those devotees who are serving Krishna in Dasya, Sakhe, Vatsalya, Madhur, they are serving him. But they are perfect. They are in this category. Amongst those, amongst them, those who are following the Aishwarya, the opulent mood of Lord, means those who perceive the opulent mood of Lord, they get destination in Vaikuntha. But those who follow the sweetness, who are more impressed and follow the sweetness of Lord, they go to Shri Vrindavan and they serve Krishna there with so much attachment. That's why devotees, after they get perfection in their services, either they follow Vedi Bhakti or they follow Raganuga Bhakti. Means Vedi Sadhan Bhakti and Raganuga Sadhan Bhakti. They are called sadhakas. So two explanations. Who are sadhakas? Who are siddhas? Sadhakas and those who are associated. What is the difference? As we had already heard this few days back, definition of siddhas is, siddha means here associates. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad explains in Bhakti Swami Sindhu, Virajati Vyavaktam Brajavasi Taneshu. No, not this one. Ishte Swarski Ragam Param Vishwa Tad Bhaved Tanmai Bhaved Bhakti Sava Ragatma Uchate. Save Ragatmika Uchate. Ishte Swarski Ragam. Yes, this was. Ishte Swarski Ragam Param Vishwa Tad Bhaved. They have Swarasaki Ragam, means spontaneous attraction. They have spontaneous love towards Krishna. Ishte Swarasaki Ragam Param Vishwa Bhavet. And they are fully absorbed in Krishna and in the service of Krishna. So we are trying to understand the difference of nature, sadhakas and associates. That's why Kaviraj Goswami said devotees are two kinds. One is sadhaka, another is associates. Associates are those who have Ishte Swaraski Ragam, towards their Ishta, towards their worshipable, Shri Radha Krishna. They have spontaneous attraction, not that that attraction is been developed by any means of practice. By any means of practice. No, it is spontaneous. And with that attraction, Param Abhishtad Bhavet, the complete absorption in Krishna and all the services of Krishna. Tanmaya Bhaved Bhakti Save Ragatmika Uchate. This is called Ragatmika Bhakti. No one can become Ragatmik Jans. No one can become Ragatmik devotees. No one. What was Ragatmik? What is the meaning? Those who don't know, for them. Lalita Vishaka, Yashoda Maya Nandabhava, Sridham Subal, Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari, Rattak Patrak, in Dasya Ras, Rattak Patrak, Sakhe Ras, Sridham Subal, and all others. Vatsalya Ras, Yashoda Maya Nandabhava, Madhuri Ras, Lalita Vishaka, and all other Manjari. No one can become them. They are Ragatmik jans. But can we serve like them? Yes, there's a provision. Yes, we can serve like them, but under the guidance, not as independent, not as independently, but under the guidance. And that term, which is called under the service under the guidance, is called Raganuga Bhakti. क्या बताया? विरजंती अव्यक्तम व्रजवासी जनदेशु रागात्मिक अनुस्मृत्या साचा रागनुगा उच्यते. Ragatmika Anusmritya, following the footsteps of Ragatmik Lalita Vishaka. Following their footsteps, one can become, one follow Raganuga Bhakti. But follow Raganuga Bhakti means, again, this is a practice. Sadhan Bhakti being performed with a mood, with the concept of Vedic Bhakti, that's called Vedic Sadhak Bhakti. This is what Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing his commentary. Practice under the guidance and footsteps, following the footsteps of Ragatmik Jan with Raganuga Bhav concept is called Raganuga Bhakti. Those who follow Vedic Bhakti, those who practice Vedic Bhakti, they go to Vaikuntha. Although they are serving there, no doubt. But the service is done with opulence mood, with so much awe and reverence, so much reverential mood is there. So much distance is there. They can't climb on the shoulder of Narayan. No, they can't. They can't snatch the bhoga from the prasadam from the mouth of Narayan. No, cannot. So this is called Vedic Bhakti. But in Chaitanya Charitamrta, we're going to come this next chapter. Kaviraj Goswami explains, Aishwarya Shithil Prem Nahi More Preet. If someone is following this Aishwarya, the opulence mood, Nahi More Preet, one cannot develop that preet, that spontaneous love towards him. Although they serve, but with reverence, not with loving. Whereas Raganuga Bhakti, in that practice, one develops that mood. How Lalita Vishaka is serving, I will also serve like them under the guidance. But one cannot become Lalita Vishaka. This is called Angra Upasana. Oh, one day I will become Radha. Oh, one day I will become Lalita. Never. Never it's possible. But those who are sages, they practice like this. They adopt this. Oh, I became Lalita. I'm Vishaka now. That's totally fake. That's totally fake. It's called Upsampradaya, Sahajaism. So what is bona fide? Ragatmika Anusmritya, follow the footsteps of Ragatmik Bhakta. This is called Raganuga Bhakti. So again, this is a practice. Whereas Lalita Vishaka, they are not practicing. They are directly serving. Whereas at Sadhaka, he always have to practice. Even if he's following Raganuga Bhakti, he has to practice that. What is the example? Did anybody got any perfection following this standard, following this rule or formula? Yes. Is there any? Yes. The Shrutis. The Shrutis are examples. 10th canto. Shrutis are praising and coming up with their prayers to Krishna. Shrutis, personified stutis, Shrutis. And in those, if you read that, you will see they are following practices. I mean, they're following sadhan. What kind of sadhan? Raganuga sadhan. Because what is the goal of their practice? Why they are doing this? Sadhan? Shrutis. Why they are doing this sadhan? Vayam apite sama sadrish angri saroj sudaya. Shrutis are saying this. What they want to attain? What Shrutis want to attain? Shrutis want to attain the same embrace of Krishna as gopis have. Bhog bhujadang vishak diyo. They want to have the same tight embrace as the gopis have with Krishna. They want this. But the last line of this verse, that's the most important part. That line says, Vayam apite sama sadrish angi saroj sudaya. We also want to get this great fortune by following your footsteps. Footsteps of whom? Radharani. So, in the stutis, the Shrutis, the Vedas, personified with Vedas, are speaking. They don't want Maya to trouble them. Jai Jam Jam Ajit Dosh Garpita Gunan. Start with this point. They're starting with this. Speaking about Maya. Yeah. And many other verses. But the important point is, and this concludes that Shrutis, they also want to perform Raganuga Bhakti, and they want a kind embrace of Shri Krishna, the loving embrace of Shri Krishna as Radharani and other gopis. But they're not praying to become Radharani. They're praying to get the same mood as Radharani and the gopis. And that's why Shrutis got entrance into Ras Lila. Shruti Chari gopis. They got entrance. Muni Chari gopis. Those munis performing austerities saw Lord Ramchandra in the forest, Dandakaranya, chanting Gopal mantra, and you all know this. They got entrance because they're chanting Gopal mantra, and their mood got stimulated by seeing Sri Ram in the forest. But what is their goal? Not to become Radharani or Lalita Vishaka, but like them, they want to serve Krishna in conjugal mellow, in conjugal love. They want to serve Krishna like that. And that's the reason why Municharis also got interest in the Ras Leela. So Devis, Municharis, Shruticharis, they got interest because they follow Raganuga Bhakti. That's a bona fide. But if someone thinks I will become Radharani, Lalita Vishaka, totally fraud and fake. It's never possible. One cannot become Ragatmika Bhaktas. One can become Raganuga Bhaktas. So, Bhaktas, Sadhaka, and Parshad. What is the difference? Sadhaka means one who is practicing. And in that stage of practice, all the way from Adho-shraddha, Sadhu Sang, Bhajan Kriya, Anarth Nivritti, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav. Till this point, a sadhak has to go through many ups and downs. That means each and every stage after Anarth Nivritti, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, the sadhak has to go through Dushkriti Uttha, Sukriti Uttha, Anarthas. Anarthas which arose from the previous lifetime, Sukritis and Dushkritis. Oh, pious deeds and impious deeds, both. Oh, that's strange to know. Impious deeds we understand. Pious deeds also is anartha. Yes. So one is not supposed to commit any sin. That everyone knows. But also one is not supposed to perform any pious deed. That's too strange. What are you teaching? Yes, that's Gaudiya philosophy. Shri Raghunath Das Goswami explains in Manashiksha, second verse, न धर्म न धर्मान शुद्धिग नृत्य तिलकुरु ब्रजे राधा कृष्णा प्रचुर परिचर्यम ही तनु. No, that's not. न धर्म न धर्मान. One should not perform any irreligious activity, means sinful activity, and one is also not supposed to perform any pious activity. Both are cause of entangle in this material world. Then what to do? See, there are karma, there is vikarma and there is akarma. Karma means one has to do something. No, I will not do anything. But I will not do anything. This is also activity. One cannot escape from karma. No, one cannot escape. No, I will only sleep. So sleeping is also karma. No, I will eat whole day. That's also karma. I will not eat. That's also karma. I will not sleep. Again a karma. But one has to prevent oneself from vikarma, which are not bona fide karmas. Means those sinful activities. That's fine. We understand this. Also pious activities. Yes. Both are cause of entanglement. Then what to do? Not sinful, no pious. Yeah. Braje Radha Krishna Prachur Paricharyam Hitano. Serve Radha Krishna. The Radha Krishna in Braj. That's the only karma. That's the only thing what I have to do. No other. Oh. What Krishna does? Playing flute. What Krishna does? Ras Lila. He steal butter. He lift Govardhan. Perform Ras Lila. All these activities. So sadhaka is one who has to go through a big ocean, the crossing the big ocean of anarth nivritti to come to this stage of bhav and then prema. The definition of sadhaka, Bhakti Swami Sindhu, sadhan bhakti is what? Sadhaka means one who's practicing sadhan bhakti. Kriti sadhya, bhave sadhya, क्या बोला? No. कृति साध्य भवे साध्य भावस्य स साधना विदा नित्यस्य सिद्धस्य भावस्य प्रकटम हिरि साधक. By practicing with one's senses, coming to the stage of bhava bhakti, that's the goal of sadhaka. भाव भक्ति, सॉरी. और आप क्या बोल रहे थे? क्या? No, not that shloka. So sadhak has to go through all these stages, and especially anarth nivritti. Now each and every stage of anarth nivritti called ek desh vartani, बहु desh vartani, then prayaki, purna and atyantaki. These five, ek desh vartani means very beautifully explained in Madhurya Kadambini. Ek desh vartani means like 25 cents. If we take complete $1, 1/4 of that, 25 cents. That proportion means 1/4 of anarthas are destroyed with the process of bhajan kriya, with the practice of bhajan kriya. Bahudesh Vartani means almost 3/4, 75% anarthas are gone. Bahudesh Vartani. Then third one, Prayaki. Prayaki means 100% gone. But then there is another Purna. Purna means complete, 10%, 100%. But that we already heard in another category of Prayaki. But there is another called Purna, means still. There are some tendencies which are in hidden form present in that stage. One is elevated from the anarthas, but some tendencies are still hidden in a dormant state, which can evoke any other time. That's called Purna. And Atyantiki means everything gone, finished. And after that, one comes to the stage of Prema. The difference between sadhaka and associate of Lord is big gulf of difference, no doubt. But in associates, there is no anarthas. They are Vishuddha Sattvas, on the level of Vishuddha Sattvas. Because of their Parama Vishtu Tadbhavet, their absorption in Krishna, which is spontaneous. No one is teaching them, you have to think about Krishna. Whereas there, Gopis, Radhani say, we want to forget Krishna. So much troublesome. We don't want to remember Krishna. Oh, so much trouble. Yes. And that's why those who are averse to Krishna, they're very happy. Hey, we don't believe in Krishna consciousness. I don't want to remember Krishna. So they have their own stream of life. Very happy. We drink and we marry. Bas. Those who are associates, no one is telling them to remember Krishna. They don't want to remember Krishna. But still their mind runs towards Krishna. So they are happy. The problem is with us, who are in between, midway. Those who are a materialistic person, they are in their own life. Those who are associates, they are in their own life. Very happy. They're living blissful life, they are living happy life. Problem is with us. We cannot become associates and we don't want to enjoy like a materialistic person. We are stuck in between. And that is called practice. Sadhan. Practicing. So, एक देश वर्तनी, बहुदेश वर्तनी, प्रायकी, पूर्ण, अत्यंतिकी. When one comes to the stage of bhajan kriya, you see, adashada, sadhu sang, bhajan kriya, then ek desh vartani means 1/4 of anarthas, 1/4, 25 cents. That 1/4 portion is gone of anarthas. At the stage of nishtha, bahudesh vartani, 3/4. Again, ruchi, 3/4. Asakti, same, 3/4. This is the division of aparadas, offenses. But there are further subdivision of sukriti utta, dushkriti utta. Those anarthas which develop because of pious deeds and impious deeds. In that process, in that category, the destruction of anarthas are totally in a different category. And right now I'm speaking about aparad, offenses. In the stage of bhajan kriya, offenses, ek deshvartani, 1/4. Nishtha, 3/4. Ruchi, 3/4. Asakti, 3/4. Then bhav, prayati. Almost done. Prayati means pray, almost. Finish. Prem, purna. Purna. Offense. But Bhagavad Prapti, when one get direct darshan of Krishna and become the associate of Krishna, then atyantati. Everything is gone. See? So this is technical. So this is what all about sadhan bhakti and sadhaka. Everything is technical. It's not theoretical. It's very much practical. But what's the difference between a sadhak? Another difference between a sadhaka and associate. Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Gosai Maharaj ji said, I also mentioned this earlier, this point. No fear and no shame. Example is Shri Bilmangal Thakur. Bhakti Swami Sindhu, Rup Goswami declared Bilmangal Thakur is sadhaka. He is a sadhaka. No fear of society, no fear, danger of flooding of river, no fear of snake crossing the river and climbing with the help of snake to see that prostitute Chintamani. No fear, no shame. Whereas those who are associates, same formula. No fear, no shame. Srila Maharaj gave example of Sri Raghunath Das Goswami. No fear. Rejecting all opulences. Tattva turnamashesha mandalapatim. Shrenim sada tuchchavat. As insignificant, all luxuries and comforts. Opulence like Indra, wife so beautiful, like heavenly girl, but no attachment. And he ran, he escaped from home, wanted to meet Sri Mahaprabhu. No fear and also no shame. Yasyava Shuddhamayanam Krishna Param Purushe Bhakti Rutpatti Pumsam Shokmo Bhayapaya. Anyone who hears about Krishna, what are the results of that? What are the effects? One overcome lamentation, bewilderment, and fear. Yes. So consoling sadhakas. If you Yasyava Shuddhamayanam Krishna Param Purushe. If you hear about Krishna means hearing the topics about Krishna, Hari Katha, then Shok Moh Bhay. No lamentation, no bewilderment, and no fear. Yes. But in parikars, in associates, just flip this part. There will be more lamentation, there will be more fear, there's more bewilderment. That's the difference between a sadhaka and associate. In a stage of sadhaka, we won't know. Anyone want any fear? We already fearful all the time. Do we always want to be in lamentation? No. And that's the reason we are practicing Krishna consciousness. Because right now we are greedy to make our life and ourselves more comfortable. That's the cause of bhakti. There's no spontaneous attraction towards Krishna and to the process which will bring us to Krishna. There's no spontaneous attraction. Yes, but by hearing Harikatha, by chanting, one feels happiness. That's why I'm doing this. That's sadhaka. So no fear, no lamentation, no bewilderment. But in parikars, always fearful. When Krishna will leave us? Oh, I mean, always a fear Krishna might leave me. Always lamenting, Ah Krishna, hi Krishna, I'm not seeing you 24 hours. Means all times. But one thing is common. We are hearing this since morning today. A very interesting mood came in the meditation today. Since morning we are, this is third class, fourth class since morning. If in very hot summers, the temperature rise to 50 degrees Celsius, or you say in Fahrenheit, 130 Fahrenheit, and you don't feel to drink a drop of water. Understand? Just take an assumption. 50 degrees. It's like a desert, like you're sitting in an oven. And it happens in India. Next month is going to be 48. We know this. Every year it's like that. Record breaking. So in that hot temperature, if one don't feel like drinking a drop of water, that means something abnormal, something unusual. That means the person is diseased, right? In that temperature, one needs to drink every 30 minutes to hydrate, otherwise dehydrate. So first of all, a person is not drinking means he's sick, but that he don't want to drink, that means he's sick. But if he don't drink, he become more sick. Understand? This is what happening to a sadhaka like us. I'm trying to relate this. We are also in a very hot temperature. What is that? Samsara dava navanena loka. In this samsara, with three tapas, three kaleshas, adi devik, adi bhautik, adhyatmik kaleshas. We are burning, but we don't feel like drinking a single drop of water. That means we are sick. What is that single drop of water? Krishna Katha. Krishna Katha. Or in other words, Sadhu Sangha. Means there is no spontaneous, natural taste to hear Krishna Katha. But anyone who is normal and in that temperature is going to drink every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes, something or the other. Yes. And that makes the body hydrate. That means those who are in this material world suffering from these three kaleshas and they are drinking the nectar of Krishna Katha, Tava Kathamritam, Tapta Jivana. The nectar of Krishna Katha, they're always drinking, unsatisfied. not with satisfaction, with a mood of uh, unsatisfied. What's the journey of material world and spiritual world? In material world, every enjoyment, everything starts with uh, scarcity. Oh, I don't have a car. I need a car. Everything starts with a scarcity, means unsatisfaction. And to get that, one follow endeavors, one practice, do some work, etc. And finally come to the stage of getting a car. Just an example. To get satisfaction. So everything starts with the concept of unsatisfaction and ends up with the concept of satisfaction. Whereas in bhakti, everything starts with the point of satisfaction and end up with the point of unsatisfaction. Understand? The moment we see Gurudev Vaishnavas, moment we start hearing Hari Katha, maybe once a while, now we are starting to hearing every day. How about the other days, the regular days? So moment we start hearing or start chanting, we feel satisfaction. Wow, great. Oh, but this satisfaction concludes with to extreme degree. When it reaches to extreme, it concludes with end up with unsatisfaction. I want more. I want more. I want more. I want more. That's called hydration. That's the normal situation. You understand my example? That's the normal situation. In that hot temperature, one feel like drinking again and again. We are in this samsara dasha, burning with these three tapas, three kaleshas. What we need to, as a natural, we need to drink what? Tav Kathamritam, the nectar of Krishna Lila. The nectar of Krishna Lila. To quench that thirst in which we are thirsty. So sadhaka is one who always feel thirsty of for Krishna Katha. And those who are parikars, associates, they are more thirsty, even though they are fully hydrated. They are absorbed in Krishna. Everything is there. Still, they feel thirsty because the mood of unsatisfied. They're not satisfied. Oh, so that's the goal of our life. To remain unsatisfied. Yes. Because in that unsatisfied nature, there is complete satisfaction each and every step. Pratipadam Purna Amrita Swadanam. This is like a nectar. What? Krishna Katha. It giving, Krishna Katha is giving that complete satisfaction to the extreme limit. But even coming to that stage, one always feel unsatisfied. That's the nature of parikars, associates. And sadhaka is one who don't feel. Sadhaka is one who don't feel drinking, even though burning. So abnormality. And that's why satsang, sadhu sangha is there to bring that person to normal, the normal situation. Hey Baba, drink. Otherwise, dehydrate, which you already are. But you get more worse. Hari Katha is hydration, immunity, boosting immunity. This is all about. What kind of immunity? Hmm, That's why. और क्या बोला? That's why the associates and sadhaka. Hmm? Yes, because I spoke this point 1 hour this morning. I'm asking my devotees, what's the next point? I said, for example, Shrimad Bhagavad Katha. When it started, from time immemorial, is Ananta. There is no Anta. There is no end. As Bhagwan has no end, his Hari Katha has no end. Ananta, endless. Bhagavad Katha started Shukdev Goswami, but Shukdev Goswami heard from Ved Vyasji. Ved Vyasji heard from Naraji. Naraji heard from four Kumaras. And four Kumaras heard from Shesha Bhagwan. Ananta Shesh. Mentioned in Bhagavatam, four Kumaras. They take dip in Mandakini, auspicious river Mandakini, and with the wet hairs, they are approaching Ananta Shesh to hear Bhagavad Katha. Why with wet hairs? There is no time to dry hairs. Don't want to waste that time. And hearing Bhagavad Katha. Four Kumaras. They spoke to Naraji. Naraji spoke to Ved Vyasji. Ved Vyasji to Shukdev Goswami. And Shukdev Goswami taught to Parikshit Maharaj. And there, in the middle of those, in this conversation, Sut Goswami, he heard and spoke to Shaunak Rishi. 88,000 Shaunak Rishis hearing. Why they are hearing? They were unsatisfied. From what? Unsatisfied, performing different yajnas for thousands of years with only one object, to have darshan of Krishna, but not satisfied. So they approached Sut Goswami. Sut Mahabhaga, please explain to us the pastimes of Krishna. Ask 6 questions. And Sut Goswami answered these 6 questions, and that's Srimad Bhagavatam. And after that, Bhagavatam Parampara coming all the way till Gurudev. And we are hearing. And many other further generations will hear. Is there any end to Bhagavad Katha? No. There is end for us. We will die, we will finish. Bhagavad Katha never ending. So, Shrivanti, Gayanti, Grinanti, Sadhava. Those who really feeling thirsty about this, thirsty about Tava Kathamritam, then what happens? They will run here and there to drink this nectar, because that's nourishing us. Gopis are saying in Bhramar Git, Radharani is saying in Bhramar Git, Megayur eva kapind vibdulabd dharma, Istrim akrit virupam istjit kamana, Balim api bali vatta vyaksha durisya syad, Tad alam asi sakhi dustajya tat kathartham. You know, don't trust this black person. There was a black person who killed a monkey called Bali. There was a black person who cut the nose and ear of Suruknatha, made her ugly. What was their fault? What was her fault? There was a black person who cheated Bali Maharaj, and he measured complete earth and the whole universe. So don't believe them, don't believe them. Uddhavji is saying, since beginning, When I arrived here, since beginning you are saying, don't believe, and you speaking. But I'm seeing you only speaking about that black person. You don't have any other topic to speak? Then Radharani said, that's our problem. Tad alam asisaki dustajyam tat kathartham. It is so difficult to give up his katha. It is so difficult to give up his katha. Dustajyam tat kathartham. We cannot give up. We cannot give up. And what is the nature of that katha? Yad anuchyut Lila karna pyush vipurat. If one Hari Katha, only one Katha of Krishna, means Krishna Katha, enters one time in a year, you know what's going to happen to that person? Bhramar Geet, Radharani saying, Bhav eha vahanga bhikshu charjam charanti. The person will become totally renounced. And he will wander here and there and beg some food and maintain his life. But day and night will be absorbed in Krishna Katha. Because one, only one, that powerful Krishna Katha entered in his ears. Only one is enough. We are hearing from so many years, almost 10,000 lectures, 5,000 or 20,000. Nothing is happening so far. And what to speak of nothing is happening, even there is not that eagerness to hear this all the time. Honestly, very much true. 20 years, 25 years, many devotees practicing 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, 1 year. Do we want to hear this all the time? If yes, very good. But if there is no taste, that means something is wrong. With that simple example, in that hot summer day with 130 degrees Fahrenheit, if you don't feel like drinking anything, that means something, some abnormality in you. So there is no taste. And that's our abnormality. What is that? Dutya Vinesh, the second absorption. And because of that second absorption, Viparja Smriti, the mind has changed. Bhayam Dutya Vineshita. Syad Vipatasya Viparja Smriti. Totally bewildered mind. And second absorption instead of first absorption. First absorption is Krishna absorption. And we are going through second absorption. Second absorption means absorption not with Krishna, absorption with Maya, with which we are associating with Maya from time immemorial. That's our friend who have never left us, and we have never left that friend. We left in every lifetime so many relatives, friends, etc. But we never left Maya. She never left us. So much closeness. And because of her nature, Viparja Smriti, that's sadhaka. There are many more things to be said on this. But I'm coming to other part. What's happening with associates? So is it only that the sadhaka need to hear Krishna Katha, and those who are perfect now, or those who are associate, we already associate now. No need to hear Krishna Katha. We already crossed that level. Is it that? No. more one elevate to the levels within Kriya, Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, there is more inclination of all the time absorbed in Krishna Katha. More inclination. Is it after Prema? Yes. Even after the stage of Prema, we have to go through the same Hari Katha all the time. Yes. Really. From whom? After getting Sarup Siddhi. When one gets Vastu Siddhi, means the birth in that universe where Krishna is descended with all his parikars, associates, and we get birth there. Where? Vishubhanupure Janamalaivo Javata Vivavahabe Braj Gopi Bhav Haive Sabha Anabhavana Rahive. We get birth where? Vishubhanupure in Barsana. That's our goal. When we come to the stage of prem, we must go and visit Barsana, because in all of us in future means after many lifetimes, or maybe one lifetime, when we get perfection in the stage of prem, we have to take birth in Barsana. So let us go and see. And we can choose the street. Oh, that's a good street. That's a good house. So, Vishwadhanupure Janamalayi will get birth in Barsana and Javata Vivaha. And we get married. Oh, really? Married? Where? Javat. Like Lalita, Vishakha, Rup Manjari, Rati Manjari, all got married. But develop that Parikya Bhav, Paramar mood, and love with Krishna. That's the perfection of Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Anyhow, so even in that stage, we are already there with Krishna and all his associates. And what's going to happen there? Day and night hearing Krishna Katha, Tava Kathamritam. From Lalita, Vishakha, all these satis. Directly from them, Krishna Katha. Krishna Katha will not leave. We are living Krishna Katha. Krishna Katha will never leave us. Right from the stage of Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, and up to the stage of Prema. Sarup Siddhi, Vastu Siddhi. Krishna Katha will get more condensed, more. So really, but then those who are associates, I think in that stage, then there will be no Krishna Katha, because Krishna is directly in front of us. Imagine the Supreme Lord is just right in front of us. How about associates? That's our topic. Associates, are there engaged in Krishna Katha? Yes. Even Krishna is fond of his own Katha. Even Krishna. And when Krishna hears his own Katha, what happens? What happens to him? Transformation. And his form becomes Jagannath, Mahabhav Sarup. He becomes Jagannath. So Jagannath is Krishna, that Krishna who heard his own pastimes. And that pastime is called Krishna Tav Kathamritam, nectar. So Krishna Katha is nectar, but the effect is like poisonous. What is that? What is that? So I was giving one example. Someone having body ache, or just take painkiller. So what's happening when we just eat one pill, painkiller? Pain is still there, but one don't feel pain. Yes, it's not that painkiller is killing the pain altogether. Painkiller is making us in in that state where we don't feel pain. But gradually, after eating again and again, maybe pain will go after some days. So at least we got relief from one disease, that is body ache or whatever it is. But painkiller also create another disease. If someone consume painkiller for 1 year, painkiller is written there, damage your kidneys or damage your liver. So with one medicine, one get relief from one disease and develops other disease. That's the nature of the medicines. And similarly, this is the nature of Krishna Katha. Tav Kathamritam Tattva Jivanam. Krishna Katha is also like this. The nature of Krishna Katha is like this. One get relief from one disease. What is that disease? Bhava Rog. What is Bhava Rog? Repeated birth and death. This is a greater disease. Eneshi Aushadhi Maya Nashi Varalagi Hari Nam Mahamantra Loho Tumi Magi. Mahaprabhu is saying this. With the potency of Krishna Katha, what's happening? One get relief of one disease, that is repeated birth and death, but develop another disease. What's that disease? Prem Rog, the disease of love. Understand? From Bhav Rog to Prem Rog. Rog means disease. So one got relief from one disease, consuming, eating, taking painkiller or any other medicine. Just I took one example. It relieves from one disease, but because of side effect, it develops another disease. Krishna Katha is also like this. It relieves one disease. Nivritta Tarsya Upagiya Manam Bhav Aushadhi Stotram Manoviramad Kauttam Shlok Gunanuvadam Kuman Virajed Vina Pashu Guna. Hari Katha, Krishna Katha is compared to as Aushadhi, herb, medicine. And Parikshit Maharaj, speaking to Shukdev Goswami, this verse, 10 Canto starts with this. 10 Canto starts with this. Bhavaushadhi Stotram Manobirama. The Krishna Katha is like Aushadhi, like a medicine, like a herb. But also, Krishna Katha is Rasayan, the tonic for ear and heart. Satang Prasangam Mavrij Samvido Bhavanti Hit Karna Rasayana Katha. Krishna Katha is also acting as Rasayan, as tonic, and also as medicine. So one is taking medicine, also taking as medicine, and also taking as Rasayan, as tonic. But Krishna Katha is also something more than this. Compared to as medicine by Parikshit Maharaj, as Rasayan by Kapil Bhagwan to Mother Devhuti, Hit Karna Rasayana Katha. But Krishna Katha is also compared to as nectar by the gopis. Tav Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam. Nectar. And who will give up this nectar? No one wants to give up this nectar. Even in the sadhana stage, even in the stage of Prem, Vastu Siddhi, and in the stage of Bhagavad Parikar. These are the gradations. How about the last point? Ragatmika Bhaktas, Nand Baba, Yashoda Maya, Lalita Vishakha, are they interested or are they following, hearing Krishna Katha? Yes. Oh. Krishna is speaker in Kurukshetra, but Krishna is listener in Braj. Where Nanda Baba is speaking and Krishna is hearing. Yashoda Maya speaking, Krishna is hearing. Sridham Subal speaking, Krishna is hearing. Radha Rani Lalita Vishakha speaking, Krishna is hearing. And Krishna is also speaker there. And then they are listeners. Krishna spoke to Arjun. Krishna is speaker and Arjun is listening. He's a listener. Arjun is not saying anything. All the way Krishna spoke, 45 minutes almost. One big lecture, 45 minutes. Bhagavad Gita. But in Braj, with Ragatmika Bhaktas, Krishna is speaker. Krishna came to Nand Baba and told, Baba, why you have to worship Indra, the king of demigods? He's a speaker there. And other times, Baba is speaking and Krishna is hearing. Yeah. Many times, Krishna is speaking, Yashoda Maya is hearing. But many other times, Maya is speaking and Krishna is hearing. Sridham Subal is speaking, Krishna is hearing, but Krishna is speaking, Sridham Subal is hearing. Krishna is speaking, Radharani hearing. Radharani is speaking, Krishna is hearing. Gopi Geet. Krishna is hearing Gopi Geet. Jaiti te dikam, janmana vraja, shet indira, shashvaratmati. Krishna is hearing that. Gopi Geet. Complete Gopi Geet. And it become his favorite. Krishna's favorite, Gopi Geet. But is there any point where all Brajvasis, they also want to hear Krishna Katha, including Krishna? Yes. A point clicked this morning. Yes. From whom they are hearing? Any speaker there? So sometimes Purnamashi speaks to Radharani, other gopis. Purnamashi speaks. But is there any example, incident they want to hear every day? Yes. Also. What is that example? Two boys got cursed by Naraji, the son of Kubera. Manigriv, Nal Kuber. Naraji cursed them because they were naked, bathing with naked women, many ladies in the pond. Naraji was walking. They all became so shy. They covered their bodies. But these two boys came naked in front of Naraji. Naked. And that's offense. And Naraji cursed. Don't you feel shy? You have no shame? Standing naked right in front of me? So why you came here? Disturbed us. Naraji understood, oh, they are sons of Kuber, but they have no etiquette. They got intoxicated. I curse you. Naraji spoke in singing mode, not in anger mode. In singing mode, curse them. You standing naked, may you become trees and stand naked day and night in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. Yes, Kalind par Brahm. Shruti pare smiti tare bharat anant bhav vajapita aham iha nand vande yes Kalind par Brahm. Raghupati Upadhyay in Chaitanya Caritamrta spoke this. All glories to that courtyard. See, Nanda Baba All glories to Nand Baba in whose courtyard Shri Krishna is Parabram playing the pastimes. So imagine this thing, those two big trees in the courtyard. And it's only one time that Krishna came near to those trees with that grinding motor and he uprooted those trees? No. Krishna is always playing in the courtyard. So many times Krishna touched those trees. So many times Krishna plucked the flowers and the fruits of those trees. So many times Krishna is playing with his friends, hide and seek, hiding behind the trees, embracing trees. Nal Kuber Mani Grief. So fortunate. Not only seeing the pastimes of Krishna, but Krishna, they got the touch of Krishna's hands, lotus feet. And sometimes Krishna is to embrace those trees. Krishna is eating the fruits of those trees. Many times Yashoda Maya with those leaves and flowers decorating the turban of Krishna. How great fortune they got by curse from Naraji. But when Krishna went through these two trees, uprooted those trees, because those trees have already seen many and many of Krishna's pastimes. The Sakyaras pastime, the Dasyaras pastime, the Vatsalaras pastimes, they have seen many of them. And now Krishna wants to engage them in the service of all Brajavasis. Then when those trees uprooted, two great personalities, effulgent personalities appeared from them and folded hands. Krishna said, what do you want? What boon you want? And they asked, the best boon, the best part, which I wanted to speak yesterday, but there was no time. The same thing is happening today. History repeats. Same thing. I again got stuck with that point. Anyway, some other time. So what they asked? Vani gun katha kyane. We want our speech to engage in always glorifying your activities, your pastimes. We want to serve your pure devotees with our own hands. We want to go down our head with the lotus feet. And from there, these two boys, brothers, they went to Golok Vrindavan as Snigdhakant and Madhukant. Day and night Hari Katha. Morning assembly, evening assembly. You can read about this in Gopal Champu, written by Shri Jiva Goswami. There's a morning assembly, there's evening assembly. Very beautiful description. One day I will read, and then I will share all of you. The beautiful description, how Shri Nand Maharaj with all his gopas are sitting in one section, how Yashoda Maya and her Sakhis are sitting in another section, and there is a very circle of veil in between. A curtain is there, because ladies section, and Nand Baba is there. And then Krishna in another section, next to Yashoda Maya, with all his sakhas. And then Radharani and the gopis, little far from Krishna, with all the gopis, another section. Everyone is in their section. Nand Maharaj was offered a big seat and big pillows. Nand Maharaj is like a king, sitting like this, yes, like an assembly. Yashoda Maya also, along with Rohini Maya, both of two mothers, both of them, just sitting in a very aristocratic posture, and all others are sitting next to them. And there Krishna also. Shri Ram said, Kanaya, if you will sit on this, then I will sit on your head. So there, everyone is sitting all together. And then Snigdhakant in Madhukant, right in the middle of Brajvasis, in that they were given a beautiful two seats with an instrument, and they are singing the pastimes of Krishna, what he has performed. So they are describing all pastimes. Imagine where it is happening. In Nityadham, Golok Vrindavan. But what they are explaining is Naimatik Lila, which is happening in this Bhoma Vrindavan, in this, on planet Earth Vrindavan. Because Brajvasis, they want to hear what Krishna did, even though they were present in this Naimatik Lila, in this Bhoma Vrindavan. But here, Krishna did something more or something different as he used to perform in Golok Vrindavan. It's different. That's Nitya Lila. This is Naimatik Lila. There is no Kalya there. There is no Putna there. There is no Tirnavrat there. Only a mood is there. Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains in Chaitanya Caritamrta. A mood is there. Putna once came and took Krishna away. Krishna killed Putna. Just like a gossip is there. But actually that gossip, that mood has appeared, a form here, and right in front of the eyes of all Brajvasis, Krishna is killing Putna. And Yashoda Maya seeing so much overflowing of emotions Maya is going through. वैकुंठ आद्य ये लीला नहीं प्रचार जैसे लीला करी वो जाते मोड़ समझता. So Brajvasis, they are hearing this. Associates in Golok Vrindavan, this Hari Katha, this Krishna Katha is happening in Golok Vrindavan. And the speakers are Snigdhakant and Madhukant. How glorious are they? Blessed by Naraji. And what is the form of that blessing? A curse. Imagine. The curse is in the form of blessings. They become speakers in Golok Vrindavan. So in the morning session, they are explaining this pastime of Dasya Ras, Sakya Ras, Vatsalya Ras, that's all. No Madhu Ras there. Everyone is sitting there. Then assembly dispersed. Then there is another assembly in the night. There are only two sections, Krishna and Priyanarma Sakhas, and Radharani and all the gopis. And they are Madhukant, sweet Kant, sweet voice. He explains all those Madhure Ras pastimes. Krishna is relishing, Radharani is relishing, Sakhis are relishing. And in the morning session, Nand Baba is relishing, Yashoda, yes, and they are looking each other. I was spinning this morning, this past time. When Yashoda Maya or Nand Baba, anyone, when they're hearing their own activities, their own pastimes, they start with wonder. And they're looking each other. Really? We did like this? Really? Is it? Jiva Sripad explains in Gopal Chantu. Really? They got surprised. So Krishna Lila, Krishna pastime, Tava Caitanya Caritamrta will not leave you. From the stage of Shraddha all the way to Golok Vrindavan. For sadhaka, also for premi bhakta and for associates. Krishna Katha is life. And that's why Gopi said, rightly, Tav Katha Mritam. 2 points are there. Krishna, your Katha is nectar, but your Katha is killing us. Two different things. Your Katha is nectar, and your Katha is also killing us. Separation and union. That's sadhak. And Shri Kaviraj Goswami explains, devotees are of two kinds, sadhak and devotees is other section is the associates. but one thing common, abhed. There is common and there is also difference, oneness and difference. But from the very right from the beginning to the last point, to the destination point, Krishna Katha, Krishna Katha, Krishna Katha. Those who have developed faith in Shraddha for Krishna Katha, their life are successful. Those who have no taste, I'm not saying it, please forgive me. In this verse, you can read 10 canto. Parikshit Maharaj is saying, Nivritti Karsho Kudiyamana, Bhagavashati Shrotra Manobirama. In that verse, he says, one who has not developed taste in this Krishna Katha is compared to as one is committing suicide. A person is living but is killing oneself. Atmaghati. And also compared to as Pashu, animal. Vina Pashu Ghanat. Pashu Ghanat, yes. It's compared to as animal. Huh? Animal. You see? So, above animal is human being. Above human being is Vaishnava. Above Vaishnava means from the stage of sadhana, bhakti, bhav bhakti, then prema bhakti, and then to Bhagavad Parikar, associate of Lord, Krishna Katha, and Krishna Katha, and Krishna Katha. That's why it is said, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra Kare. Love Matra, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Kare. Gauru Premanande, Hari Hari Bo. Shri Chaitanya Caritamrta ki, Shri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki, Shri Gurudev ki, Vaishnava Prabhupada ki. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.